It's something with higher intelligence of the universe that we can benefit from, and going with the tides of things, going with the flow of things, not going against the flow. I like that. I like to live my life like that. And that happened about 20 years ago when I first received the divine intervention. And I will have a course, an upcoming online course called Living with Divine. And how, as you have gotten the bond, hopefully those of you who are returning to this channel every Tuesday, you starting to develop a bond with your personal divine. See, isn't this the ultimate freedom, that we each have our own divine and we relate to it in our own way? So it's not like one big way that is for everyone to be like punished, and all these concepts. There's so many strange ideas about this thing called God or divine. So uh, I have a calling from the heart to share from what is real on my end. Since it's been a lifelong searching, it's not something I'm a little bit interested in. It's such a passion that it's just taken up my whole life. So at this age, it's a pretty good time to start sharing. There will be a book also, but a book takes a longer time. So while I am writing on that third book, uh, I will definitely keep sharing on the online courses, because you can benefit from that with processes that will help you to start living with your divine. There's nothing but benefits from that. It's really like, I think this is at least what I've been seeking all my life. Even though I had wonderful parents, there was something missing. I was missing that sense of security in my life. Like I always felt unstable, like an inner worriness or nervousness, some kind of inner stress of looking to be fulfilled in some way. That seeking, somewhere that is to have that kind of an unrest inside, because it ultimately can give you that connection to your divine. See, everyone has their own, and this was the big awakening experience I received when I saw, I'm on my own journey. I was so busy for at least 20 years while living in California. I would write to my parents because I always read different teachers and New Age courses. And whenever I found, I would write home to my parents, who are academics and more scientific in their view, wonderful people, but they just, well, this is not their thing, you know. But I'm convinced that if they just read this book, or if they just understand this, then things can open up. So I was so busy trying to change, well, first my whole family, and it would be nice to change the whole world too while I'm at it, So let's just, and then just forgetting that, hey, wait a minute, I'm going about this the wrong way. It took a long time for me to get there, and it was an awakening experience to my Antriyaman 20 years ago, or 21 years ago. It was February 2002. And that set me off on a new journey, a pathway, my pathway. So from that on, I've been sharing from my path what could be helpful to you. So that's why I wrote the first two books. And I've been traveling the world. Just whenever someone wants to hear my sharing, I will share. Because I was so pushing for the first 40 years of my life, um, that was a big, huge awakening on my end, that the pushing stops. It's like, would you please relax? That's what the divine said. Start looking inside. And don't be afraid to meet your inner suffering. So it's from then on. So for the past 20 years, what my journey has been like and what has helped me. Because what came in then was like a hand in the back, just like, I got you, you know? Don't be afraid to face the challenges in life, you know, just open your eyes and just see how other people are. And there's no need to change anybody. You know, you're missing it. You're missing your relationship with your parents, and you're trying to change them, trying to make them see what you're seeing. They can never see that. You can only see what you're seeing, and they're seeing what they. So you can never understand these kind of things or try to explain them. So my courses is not based on like you get fed a lot of texts to remember. It is to set up for you to have that kind of insight and experience. And my teachers these 20 years has been Sri Amatri Bhagwan from the Oneness University in India. And they have just opened up that pathway between my heart and my brain, where the great compassionate light starts streaming in. And this is for everyone. This is not some religious path. So it's from that platform I'll be sharing this upcoming course on April 30th. It will be very deep, but I promise you, you will not fall asleep. Somebody said the energy was so powerful, I fell asleep. I will keep you awake, and it will be many interesting things for you to contemplate and take part of. These kind of processes that I've had over the 20 years or so, and also sharing them, it's only valuable if you can hook them into your own life. So you bring your own life to such a course. You just bring yourself. That's why I enjoy giving them online, because you can set aside, you can just tell your family, I need to be on this course. And integrate everything you are taking on your path. It could be that you're part of the enlightenment process already with Amma Bhagwan, the 74,000, and this course can help you. It could be that you are new to spirituality. You don't know where to begin. Well, you can begin here. I'm a great portal. It's in my numerology number. So I'm in a 1111. It's in my, I'm just that kind of a being. And today is the 11th. So I'm kind of linked in with 11. I'm born on the 11th. And they just gave me that kind of personal number. And it's just, 11, it's like 11, 11, it's like a portal into another dimension. Or the recent Bible studies, I have learned, because my father, he's very old now, but he wants to learn about Christ and the Bible. And he said, Annette, would you go to Bible studies with me? Yeah, I'd love to. So I've been learning about Christ and in a new way that I never understood when I was a small child. So Christ has come into my life as a divine being. And of course, it's unique for everyone how they relate to the divine in what form. So this priest actually, her way of describing it, when you have the divine in your life, she said, it's very, I call it, it's very thin, because the atmosphere or the dimensions are very thin around such a person. You can feel the presence of the divine. It's very thin around. In Swedish, she said tunn. Det är väldigt tunt. I thought it's so wonderful to say like that. And it was probably the most wonderful priest I have ever met in my entire life. I wonder if she was even, she said heaven sent. And my father, who's an engineer, never was interested in these kind of things ever. He's 90 now. Okay. He asked all these engineering questions about the divine. I've learned so much in these past 5 weeks of Bible studies. Who would have known? So what I want to share with you is that we never stop learning. So your journey is unique for you. And what you keep learning and growing from. You can learn from everyone and everything. This is the key to life, living life fully, being fulfilled in life. There's nothing to change. It's just to enjoy it and to love it and live it. And I will definitely be your guide on this journey if you want to go with me on that. And now we're gonna begin our journey to today's Tuesday evening.